Looksmaxxing, is it real? Looksmaxxing, is it real? Can you actually improve your looks, or is it all BS fakery? I'm going to be talking about that in this video. So first things first, right? Of course, there's going to be people who are going to be faking their progress, faking results in order to obtain money and sell products. Of course, people are going to abuse the system and use it in a way to sell products to their gullible fans. Of course, people are going to abuse that. But I believe there are people who actually do improve their health and in turn their looks and show it online. For example, I haven't really showed it online until I started uploading some videos about diet and your health. So I show a photo of what I look like years ago on, when I was eating more carbs, and then versus now when I eat more protein, more meat. And so when I say that Looksmaxxing definitely has a place, I say this from my own experience because I'm technically have Looksmaxxed myself, even though I don't really give it that title, that actual label. But it technically is just falling under that Looksmaxxing thing. And what I would explain Looksmaxxing to somebody who didn't know what it was just becoming healthier and improving your looks and health. Just putting it simply, just improving your looks. And to improve your looks, you basically improve your health. And the best way that I've improved my looks is just through eating better, through diet, and then also lifestyle, sleeping and going outside and getting sun. Those are the most amazing things. And the cool thing about the lifestyle one, sleep and sun, is that it's free. You just need to, it's just about you and sorting out your routine and you're organizing your day. The diet one is a little bit different because you have to spend money to actually obtain these food items. And the fact of the matter is, grass-fed, grass-finished steak and eggs, especially if you're in Sydney, you understand what I'm talking about. It's a little expensive. Comparing that to $1 for a whole, for rice and spaghetti and all that crap, all that sugar, all those carbs. It could be, it could affect people depending on your circumstance. But let's get back onto Looksmaxxing. Is it real? Now, obviously, there's going to be people, like I said, that are going to be faking it for views and for money, for monetary gain. And there's obviously going to be some people who actually have some results, maybe distort the truth a little bit. But there's people out there that actually show that you can change the way you look. Obviously, you can change the way you look, not just with lifestyle and diet, but you can also change it by how you move your face, the muscles in your face, how you squint your eyes, how you close your mouth and breathing through your nose instead of mouth breathing, right? It can have some effects on how your face looks over time. I'm not really too sure, but I can see how it could, you know what I mean? Just having a better posture. It's like when you're standing up straight and not slouching over, is it making you taller or making you look more confident, or are you just sitting up straight? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just both, right? Like, it is improving the way your posture looks in your face or your body, and therefore might make you look a bit more attractive. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you look at me like that, mouth breathing or something, like I look like I've got mental problems, no offense, but I kind of do, as opposed if I'm just have my mouth closed, right? And I feel like that's just and so I feel like Looksmaxxing is definitely a thing because we can improve our looks. That's the fact of the matter. We can improve our looks, and I believe everyone should put some effort and time into how they look, how they present themselves, how you carry yourself. And you can't be stuck in your head thinking you're just this person that can't change. You know, you have this ideal version in your head. You must have a person that you look up to in the distance. Become that man that you idolize, or that you know, be your own hero sort of thing. I know that's kind of off topic, but that's why I'm just explaining why I think Looksmaxxing is important, and that it's a good thing. You know what I mean? If you use it in an actual good way, you shouldn't be gullible and buying all these supplements and stuff. You should be actually buying actual food. So don't get. I can't endorse supplements and all that sort of stuff, because I don't take them myself. I can't tell you guys to go and buy my product or other people's products. I don't deal with those things. I don't have those things. I don't waste my money on those things, full stop. I talk about things that actually helped me, has impacted my life in a positive way, and what's worked for me, my own experiences. That is what I share on the channel. Every single video, everything that I do, I've done myself, and that's what I talk about my own experiences. If I do talk about something I've heard that I think is a good idea, I'll mention it. I'll be transparent about it, right? But for me, at least, I've done the diet and the lifestyle. I've improved those facets of my life, and it has improved my physical appearance and, you know, my health inside and out. And so that's what I could say, that, you know, Looksmaxxing is more like that. Typical Looksmaxxing is more of like doing the, you know, the bone smashing and all the other buzzwords and the tongue posture and the, you know, that sort of thing. You know, I don't, the only one that I've really tried is just, you know, breathing through my nose more and tongue posture. But there's one thing I did actually do, is when you close your mouth and your teeth are touching, and then you clench your jaw, the muscles on the side here, you can, I don't know if you can see, but the ones that go across, right, your jaw. I did a lot of like jaw clenching or biting my teeth together and flexing the muscles, and doing that every day seemed to actually make a difference. Like the muscles did get bigger. And if you look at the photos when I was younger, like I wasn't doing any of that. My diet was bad and I wasn't doing any Looksmaxxing or mewing or anything like that. There's a bit of difference in my face. And the crazy part is these are years apart, like 3+ years apart. And you can argue that I look younger than what I did back then. And that's kind of crazy when you think about it, how much you can actually change and improve your looks. So Looksmaxxing is definitely a thing, and I think everyone should take the time and energy and care to actually, you know, look after number one. Like you should be your top priority in your life, and looks are a lot, if not everything in the world right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like we all have the cards that we're dealt, and it is our job to learn about this stuff. So when we have families, we can guide them in a way that they can improve their looks and reach their potential, right? Because we've been eating all this garbage and processed foods, like it's affecting our health, right? And it's affecting our looks. That's the fact of the matter. And we've been eating the wrong diets for a few generations now, and it shows. So we need to be more educated and get on the right path of what to actually eat, which is more protein and the actual nutrients that you need to actually grow and develop, as opposed to just eating a bunch of grains. Like we're not herbivores. That's pathetic. Last time I checked, our eyes are at the front of our head, so we can actually hunt. But that might be controversial for some people, but you need to look at life through a different lens. You must experience different perspectives and hear something different, you know what I mean, than what you're used to. And if you're curious, you can just implement and give a go. Give the new diet a go, you know what I mean? Do some experiments yourself and try it yourself and see how you go, see how it actually affects you. I mean, it's pretty simple. If you're sleeping earlier and getting a better night's rest, it's gonna really help you repair and get your hormones in order. You're gonna feel like $1,000,000. And also, if you go outside and get some sun, like every animal and plant is in the sun, and we're under UV lights in concrete rooms all day. Like, that's not good for us at all. So yeah, getting fresh air and getting some sun, that also does wonders for your body, for repair and hormones and all that, getting all that in check. And then you also got to eat the right foods to actually fuel your body with everything that it needs to actually grow and repair. And meat and eggs, it's got everything, you know, especially liver. I know it could be a bit weird having like raw food, but you can just work up to it, you know what I mean? Like, if let's just say someone's used to eating mediums, steaks cooked medium well or something, or just medium, you know, you can just slowly just, you know, go rare, or, you know what I mean? You can work up to it, you know. I'm not saying you should just start eating raw stuff straight away, but you want to get the most nutrition, right? And not overcook your food, because you're just killing all the nutrients that you could be getting, right? And this food is expensive enough as it is, so you kind of want to get as much out of it as you can. And that's going to allow your body to actually get everything it needs. And if you're a young guy and you're going through puberty, or you haven't gone through puberty, then it's even more important for you, because these choices are going to impact your life even more, and it's going to improve your body even more, as opposed to me when I'm already in my 20s doing this. And I've made some significant improvements, but I already went through puberty, so all the improvements isn't something that, you know, I can gain on top of that, you know what I mean? I've already grown, you know, into the body, right? But for people who are younger, you can definitely make some more improvements. You can grow taller, you can, you know, actually develop your bones as they should. So I think it's absolutely important that you heed what I say. And if you want to be more attractive and strong and tall and stuff like that, heed my advice, eat more meat. I know raw milk is illegal in like 90% of countries or something, but if there's a will, there's a way. Book in a consultation with me and I'll tell you, I'll spill the beans on everything. If you know, whatever you want, whatever you need, I'll give you my advice, my special experience that I've gone through. It'll save you a lot of time in searching through the dark, making mistakes, making all these errors and wasting a lot of time. I've had to research and do all that, so I can give you the answers for you for free. Well, not for free, but I can give them to you without having to find them yourself. I can just give them to you. But yeah, I guess not for free. a man's got to eat, right? But yeah, instead of you shooting in the dark and walking aimlessly, making mistakes and wasting time, I can help you out personally. I can help you out personally on whatever you need, or whatever questions you need answering. I can help you out personally. But yeah, book that in with me if you're serious. Otherwise, don't even bother. There's enough information out there for free. You just got to go searching for it. But if you want to be more efficient and get on the right path now, then consider that as an option. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.